too dangerous, but they have advised the LAPD, so the LAPD would have the option of
look at that. Look at that.
So, but that normally goes through
bright
a chain of command
blue
to get permission from the watch.
Dodge Charger.
At this point,
It's actually a Dodge Charger this time. The sweet, sweet sounds of Eliana Moreno. We have a chase in Beverly Hills, Sky 4, News Chopper 4, excuse me. Eliana Moreno. I had to run out of the hot tub to... Give me a second here. Eliana Moreno. Blue. It's a blue Dodge Charger. Let me get this tweet out. I'll be with you guys in just a moment.
Yeah, I made it easy to spot because it's that bright blue color, but I was just getting a question there from our assignment desk as to whether there's still a police ship over it. At this point, the sheriff ship is still here, and it's
catching
not an
up,
officer safety
people.
issue. They're just going to continue to monitor the vehicle's location, but I can tell you the sheriff ship is still here, and again, the LAPD...
Sheriff PD overhead, they're dumping this over to... Looks like they're dumping this over to Sheriff's Department from Sheriff's Department to LAPD. I'm with you live now. I got all my tweets and notifications out. Just ran up here from out of the hot tub. I can't leave my apartment for 2 seconds. Finished tennis. Good news is we are here with a chase, and it's boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go chasing in Beverly Hills. 3:34 p.m. Pacific time. Thursday, October 3rd. Eliana Moreno, the sweet, sweet sounds in the air with News Chopper 4. How's everybody doing out there? Noti Gang, welcome in. Welcome back.
At this point, considering some of the dangerous maneuvers that we've seen. Annabelle?
So we are in tracking mode at the moment because of the severity of this pursuit and how dangerous it's been before Eliana got overhead. So there are no units on the ground as of this very moment. But they are tracking it from the airship. Oh, sorry, I'm dripping everywhere. I got a towel on the bathing suit, but my floor is all wet. It is the Carolina Blue. It's actually a Dodge Charger. We're live now. Now we're live on NBC4. We have broken into whatever was being broadcast here. Hold on.
Continue to monitor the vehicle's location, but I can tell you the sheriff's ship is still here, and again, the LAPD has been advised that this pursuit is making its way through their city if they choose to get behind the vehicle. At this point,
if they continue dangerous driving like this, you better believe they will re-engage at some point, especially in the Beverly Hills area. There are red light cams at every single one of these intersections in Beverly Hills. It's one part of the city they can actually enforce it. So he's just racking up the tickets as we go here. If God wasn't a Tar Heel, why is the sky Carolina blue?
Maybe they'll drive a little bit more normally, more calmly. They'll think they're no longer
I had to waddle my ass all the way up from the damn jacuzzi right when the alert happened that Eliana was en route to a pursuit.
Eliana, and I'm seeing how, I mean, this car, so many close calls in this short period that we've been monitoring this vehicle.
I was mid-conversation, too. And the guy I was in the tub with, I'm like, you're not going to understand this, but I got to go, sir. There's a police chase. And I just go running out, grab my towel, and just flip-flopping all the way through the damn atrium in the community here.
Just let officers do their job. We don't, and if I remember...
Yeah, only when I leave. I left. Thankfully, this didn't happen during tennis, but there's only chases when I leave the apartment. Should I put on a shirt?
Correct, Annabelle. So no ground units at this point because the pursuit simply got too dangerous. The driver continued to drive very erratically at high speeds.
Isn't that a beautiful Dodge Charger? Everyone's always like, it's an inside joke. It's a running joke. It's not actually a Charger. It's a Dodge Charger. Look at that beautiful Dodge Charger. You think I'm kidding when I say it's always a Dodge Charger. And it's a blue one.
So we'll see what he does. Again, at this point, this driver doesn't even know the police are here because he can't see the area.
Everyone who's subscribing to the channel, Brooklyn Bed, Jack Daddy 69, JoJo, everyone before that, thank you guys as always. You keep subbing, we keep doing chases, and our Nation passports on the way. Windows down. What kind of car is that, Eliana?
Looks like perhaps doing something to his or her cell phone, perhaps. That always makes officers nervous, though, when they see drivers moving around that much, because they don't know
Yeah,
what
getting
this
a little
person
antsy.
could possibly be reaching for. It's unknown if this person could be armed in any way. It's also
You could tell that got some pick-me-up, got some giddy-up in that Dodge Chargers. We're hitting some extreme rates of speed here. This is the heart of Beverly Hills.
Where the vehicle was left running or abandoned, and then this person jumped in and took it. It's also unclear.
About to go through. He is not in the mood as we almost T-boned someone twice there in an intersection. We are in no mood to wait at red lights anymore. Sheriff's Department's airship still overhead. Ground units not engaged, but we keep driving like this, you better believe they will be soon. Those are some extreme speeds. Santa Monica Boulevard approaching rush hour. Oh my Lord, has anyone seen a car go this fast on Santa Monica Boulevard before? You've been to West Hollywood, you've been to Beverly Hills, Century City. This is the heart of it right here. There's a green and yellow bird in the air right overhead. That's a Sheriff's Department.
Thank you, Jim. And so my pilot, James Pollard, is telling me that the LAPD has now joined the mix as
LAPD
well.
engaged on the ground.
Air units as well. No ground
and black and white airship overhead.
That looks like. But again, continuing eastbound here on Olympic Boulevard.
Eliana, let's talk about game plan here. I mean, we clearly see this driver is going way past the speed limit here, dodging vehicles as best he can.
Get it?
He can. And then, of course, again, no ground units.
Wrong side of the road.
Game plan.
Yeah, no ground units still at the
Eliana working with a camera from 1995.
From the police air units
going through the intersection.
However, is possibly a very young man.
At least we're not. Sounds like a trust fund kid in a light blue, unique Dodge Charger. Oh my God! Barreling through perpendicular four-way stop.
Now for assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer. So how that usually works.
That's right. Anytime you make contact with a car, you're instantly charged with ADW. If you are in a pursuit, felony ADW. If you make contact, as we almost wrecked there. Left-hand turn being made at that intersection when he very clearly had a red stop sign or red light.
We are monitoring this pursuit. This vehicle, this bright blue vehicle driving on East Olympic Boulevard in the Mid-Wilshire area.
Mid-Wilshire, okay, so a left-hand turn will take us up La Cienega up towards West Hollywood. Oh, contact potentially with that red Dodge Charger.
Ground units as of right now, we're hearing that this is a young man, potentially.
Left-hand turn, La Cienega, Fairfax, Highland Avenue, big Vine Street.
And we are hearing that this blue vehicle that you're seeing.
Many options here to go to even more crowded areas of Wilshire, West Hollywood, headed towards Hollywood. We're on not the shoulder, but they block off those lanes during rush hour for parking. Oh my Lord in heaven, look at these speeds. All it takes is one person pulling out, making a right-hand turn, and we're going to wreck. Olympic Boulevard, make a right-hand turn, will take us down towards Pico. Pico will be the next main thoroughfare, east to west, left to right on your television screen.
Circling around this area, of course.
That's not Pico. You'll know it when it's Pico.
He comes across. Eliana?
So, Annabelle, I was just getting some new information from my pilot, James Pollard, who's just relaying the information from the LAPD.
Just got out of the jacuzzi, Jet Jackson. Ran up here from the jacuzzi. That's why I'm half naked. I don't have the time to put on the shirt. I can't miss what's going on in this chase. Oh, it's a stolen vehicle. Interesting. Okay. New want on this one. Stolen vehicle. What site is this? You're on twitch.com. Welcome.
Is not coming back again as a stolen vehicle. At this point, just wanted for that assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer, but they are linked.
No, you see, I can't even put on my shirt. Look away for 1 second. You almost made me miss it. It's like watching a boxing fight. The moment you look away, it's going to be a knockout. We are locked in here.
That stolen car got into this one and continued the pursuit here with the Sheriff's Department and now the LAPD.
Okay, so Eliana, how many?
They're on Pico right now, probably. No, that's Olympic, actually. Sorry. Wrong side of the road. Wrong side of the road. Across the double Yellow Island. Almost a wreck. Oh, this angle is so stressful. Any car that's in that middle lane is getting.
As far as we know, there are at least 2 people in the vehicle.
I mean, clearly, I don't know if we have our speedometer, Eliana, but we can clearly tell this.
No, intersection pedestrian in the intersection. Look at her blowing fingers up.
Crossing the street. This is concerning. It is 3:40 in the afternoon.
Oh, that angle was like crazy taxi angle, but you can't see what's in front of you. You have no clue what's coming. It's like jump scare after jump scare.
Tell our viewers, Eliana, what street
2 people in the car. Not enough for a clown car, but we continue. Reckless driving here. Borderline 4-star. We're not there just yet.
Catalina Street there,
We are showing some sort of
So Pico, but as you said,
sanity going through these intersections.
about lots of traffic. There's lots
It's
of
just
pedestrian
so
traffic,
crowded out here.
which is so concerning because you don't know if this driver's going to be
No,
able to
protect.
stop
We
in time
respect the
to
sanctity of a
avoid
4-star chase. We are not there yet.
pedestrian. So that really makes us.
We have to be engaged attempting pit maneuvers.
It's the reason why there's no units behind him. The officers believe.
Almost contact! Oh.
Cars behind them that hopefully they'll just.
Well, he's on Pico. He was on Pico, making a right-hand turn, headed towards the 10 freeway. LAPD airship overhead, wrong side of the road. We're going to be on the 10 interchange here very quickly. I don't know what the other cross street is here. Make a right off Pico. This has to be like Fairfax or something. Fairfax or La Brea potentially.
And trying to get past a few.
Probably wants to get to that 10.
There just a little bit. Again,
Does
okay,
not like waiting.
what we can tell.
Oh, and he's pushing the car out of the way. He's got him locked in.
Okay, so
He just pit maneuvered that one car.
other vehicles just to get out of the way. You know, and oftentimes, how you were saying, Eliana,
Intersection.
usually they avoid having ground units to avoid these drivers speeding so fast and driving recklessly. But
Okay,
this
right-hand
car
turn.
does not seem to care. And
This will not take us towards the
we know
10.
that there is an air unit above.
Now
you,
we're headed back
right?
towards the
And
10. He
so
wanted to get away from
know that
La Brea or
people
whatever
do
that
these
was.
drivers, you are
Oh,
still-
FedEx truck. Big Dodge Charger. Big boy. Oh, and we side drafted all the way down the street.
You're kind of giving them a heads up as to what's going on, even though they may not see a ground unit near them.
Yeah, usually if you see
This one's dangerous.
what's going on, you pull over to the right. But in this case, you know that this guy's in a pursuit. You just think he's a crazy driver, and hopefully you're able to move out of his way before he hits you. But again, now we're hearing on the police scanner what we were thinking, that there are two people in the vehicle, both described.
Oh, look at that Dodge Charger in front of him. That's a Challenger. Is that a Charger or a Challenger? It's either.
Push a car.
Oh, he just pushed him through the intersection, made him go through the red light.
That's a little bit less busy.
That white Dodge Challenger.
Southbound here through the Harvard Heights.
The only other guy, oh, pedestrians in the crosswalk.
So again, if you are just
That's the 10. Just went through the 10.
It is 3:43 in the afternoon. We are monitoring.
No on ramps unless he goes on the wrong side of the road. Oh, Paul Walker Challenge hasn't come out the other side.
Here, the overpass.
On the freeway.
Oh, that's got to be the on ramp. That's got to be the on ramp to the 10.
Yeah. So now it's what is this? A 10 freeway?
Yeah, so it looks like he's getting on the freeway. This is getting.
Oh, we're on the 10 eastbound headed towards downtown.
So eastbound 10. Using
Oh, it doesn't get any. Look at all these. Look at these multiple interchanges here. How many freeways are coming up? 110. This is going to be a spider web.
That's where you would be. And this guy comes at you all of a sudden now.
Pushing 40, 50 miles an hour here in gridlock rush hour traffic, 3:45 p.m. Pacific time.
But continuing eastbound here at the 110 freeway, this will be his chance to get on the 110 freeway.
Okay, 110 interchange goes north-south. Will take us down to Long Beach, or we'll go north to Dodger Stadium.
And I think that's what he's trying to do, kind of maneuver his way.
He'll also have other options here past the 10, the 5.
Okay, so again, if you are
605.
we are
You name it.
monitoring this.
101 if we go far enough north or far enough northeast.
On the 10 freeway, potentially maybe getting onto the 110 freeway, as you mentioned, potentially getting back to Gardena, the area where a stolen vehicle was reported. This, Eliana, as
Shoulder.
you mentioned,
What,
is
guys,
not a
you know by now, what do we,
this
why
person
we don't
is
like driving in the shoulder. We pick up nails, we pick up debris, we pick up things that get pushed to the side of the freeway. That starts going in those low-profile Dodge Charger tires.
Just saw the deadly weapon on a peace officer. We're thinking the weapon is the vehicle. That's usually how these things work. But there is a stolen vehicle element, even though this car itself isn't stolen.
No one better than Eliana Moreno.
This father was able to gather from the police
Been a minute.
is
She's
that
here with us when we need her the most.
who are in this
Interchange coming up right here. Let's see where we're headed.
Another stolen vehicle. They jumped out of the stolen car and got
Could
into
be
this
side
one
streets.
and then took
Could
off.
be
So
downtown
the
LA.
itself isn't stolen.
Huh? LAPD unit on the ground right there.
To another stolen car.
This is not an interchange. This is downtown LA. We're going to have to deal with pursuit. This is the worst place we could have gotten off at. Now we have to deal with pursuit buildings.
Now is where, Eliana?
So he's just south of downtown. Now this is going to be Washington Boulevard. I recognize it there because of the train tracks. So making his way westbound now on Washington Boulevard. Maybe possibly going to try to work his way back to the 110 freeway because he wasn't able to get it on. He was stuck on the 10 there and continued to on the
LAPD airship still hovering.
Working his way here on surface streets. Just
Probably
south of
looking for
downtown.
another way to
There's
get
the
back
10
on that
freeway.
freeway. Does not like being stuck. Headed towards it, and this is going to be so much traffic down here. Oh my God. Especially as we head north now. This is northbound towards Crypto.com Arena. God damn it, NBC. God damn you, NBC, and your cameras. Jamario Moon, Booby Gibson lineup that you put around Eliana Moreno.
Great concern because we know that there are a lot of people who frequent that area, a lot of pedestrians walking around that.
God, we're in the most populous part of the city. How can you have your weakest signal?
Police are pursuing this vehicle that you see right there, a bright blue car. Two people inside is what we're hearing. One of them is at least wanted for an assault with a deadly weapon that was used against a police officer. And there is some type of element that, some connection to a stolen vehicle. Car that you saw right there on camera is not a stolen car, but these two people that are in that blue car may have stolen another car, but then got into this blue car. Not sure where that car is at, but it is in the area of Gardena where this all started. And now we are in the downtown LA area, and we are back with Eliana Moreno.
That does not look like the live. This is from when he pushed him out of the way.
Okay, all right. And
Lost
so
the
you saw
fucking
some
signal, NBC.
maneuvers that this driver
I gotta check other
did earlier,
networks.
as it was trying to move around the area.
Of course, we're back.
Eliana,
Right
you
as I
back with me?
fucking...
Yeah, back with you here, Annabelle. We're continuing to make our way here through downtown. He's stuck behind some cyclists, it looks like. So they,
Look at these people looking
just
at him
moved
like,
out of
bro.
his way, and he's gonna try
And
to
we're
make
just
that
in the middle of
move
it. That's
back,
looks like a one-way. Oh my God, if he made a left-hand turn there.
West here. We're not far from areas like Staples Center and, of course,
Eliana called it Staples Center.
all of the big LA landmarks that we know so well.
Thank you, Eliana. Call it by the proper name. Now we're on Figueroa, and we're going to have all sorts of buildings in our way with pursuit trees. We're going to have issues here, especially if he finds a parking deck. Many ways out of this chase that we could potentially lose it.
Cruisers did get behind him for just a nanosecond, but they pulled off. So again, at this point,
Stay with us, Eliana, right on top of it. We can't have a distant view of this because the lower the angle gets, the more chance of a pursuit skyscraper getting in the way of this chase. She has to stay directly over the top of it.
This driver's by himself.
There's no one we want more in these situations. Stu Mundell would lose this. Okay, that's the tunnel or the train there that pops out. We have to be running along Pico near 7th Street Metro Station coming up. Oh, LAPD unit on the ground. I didn't see the red and blues go on. Make it a right-hand turn. Pursuit almost hits that Dodge Charger with its back right fender poking out.
This started, from what we're understanding, Gardena. Sheriff's Department got behind it first. It was on the freeway for a bit, and then, of course, LAPD is now the primary agency on this one, even though we don't see any units behind him. The airstrip is overhead, but he continues to make a lot of turns here in downtown. I'm wondering...
Oh, that's a hard right turn. That was heavy speeds. We've seen what happens when we go hard on the brakes. We've seen brake pads blow out live during a chase before.
And the only thing that's not going to work in this person's favor is if that's what they try
Look at
to
that
do,
pursuit
this car's
building,
not
just
stolen.
trying to throw cock block us. Throwing the biggest shibe in the world. Shibe is shitty vibe. That's got to be him. There he is. Good job, Eliana. Stick with us. The want is stolen vehicle. It's now ADW on a police officer.
And oftentimes, Eliana, when they
In addition to all the misdemeanors of reckless driving.
Downtown area where these high-rise buildings are.
Pursuit towers in our way. Oh no, I thought he almost made a left into that parking structure.
Fairly common in color, a white, a black, a silver. This car stands out. It's a bright blue car in the middle of these high-rise buildings. Now, if it does go into one of these parking structures, and that's a different story, but as of right now, we can continue to monitor this vehicle. And again, no ground units that we can see, but just an air
There he is.
unit.
Good job. Good job.
Still
Stick with it.
driving very reckless.
No! No!
Small streets.
Into the parking tower.
And Annabelle, I think we called it a minute before it happened. we just saw him drive into a parking structure here. So you see the units that are about to arrive on scene. Again, this is the LAPD that is arriving here. They're going to essentially set up a perimeter around this parking structure. It looks like it's a structure that belongs to some apartments, because you can see
Man, they're rolling
that this
deep.
is definitely a residential complex.
Deep in this
what's gonna
place.
happen is you're going to continue to see these police officers
And they're running
drive
in.
the area. They're going to block every exit and entrance to try to trap these guys in there before they can drive themselves out. And as I was saying before,
This chase is not over. He could come flying out, by the way. Till we hear it's code 4, this is live.
Not stolen. They were tied to another stolen car, but this car itself wasn't. So as soon as they run the plates on this one, they'll be able to know who the registered owner is and likely be able to figure out who was driving the vehicle.
You know, we want to remind
Yeah, he could very
everyone, if
easily,
you
just that blue
live
car
or
could
know
pop up on the
anyone
top of
who lives
that
in this
roof and just
particular
start
building,
circling around.
Lock your doors, stay indoors, respect what police are telling you to do. This could become a very dangerous situation. So just allow officers to do their work and get a hold of these guys.
And the address here, Annabelle, for those viewers that you were just referencing, it's 825 South Hill. So it's where Hill.
What did I
and
fucking
8th
tell you
Street,
guys,
come
man?
together here in the downtown area.
Anytime they go
There's
downtown,
a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be a
residents
parking
here
structure.
who are probably pretty oblivious as to what's going on.
These people at the
During
pool have
day,
no
they're
idea
on
what's
pool,
going
and
on.
now they're surrounded by law enforcement officers on the ground and the air because, again, there's still a LAPD
Yeah,
airship.
prime subs are very
overhead
much a
that is,
thing in
making
Hector's.
orbits around this complex. He's trying to make sure that these guys can't possibly.
I got out of the hot tub for
in
this.
Any other direction before these officers are able to set up an effective perimeter. But again, as far as we knew, there were two people in the vehicle, both described as young men who were tied to another stolen car, as well as assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer.
Eliana Moreno in News Chopper 4, thank you very much.
Don't you dare.
We'll continue to monitor that situation, and we will bring you the latest during our 4 p.m. newscast.
No,
Join us
okay.
then.
Don't you dare. Go back to the feed. Thank you.
Kind of trumped by another not so
Fucking
obvious string. You
sucker.
go back into
Stay with me. Going to KTLA. Stick with me, people. How could you do this? Think you can do this to me? Son of a bitch. Are they in commercial? What's going on here?
I was on the freeway, the car just hit me out of nowhere, and I just didn't know what to do. I back.
Somebody have it. Come on. Okay, Eliana's back.
I heard them say 2 in custody on the scanner.
2 in custody? Ah!
All right, so there's an intimate ceramic studio on LA's west side that encourages students of all skill levels.
How do they just leave us without saying code 4? Allegedly 2 in custody. ABC? Nope. I think we're code 4. KTLA is back to the news desk. Just for them to go in the fucking parking deck. Every time they're downtown, same shit always happens. I guess I should be happy that it ended with such peaceful resolution. But I'm not. I'm cranky. How do I find the raw feed of this fucking thing? Killed the stream there. Charger was too beautiful to be destroyed. There's still a feed. The KTLA feed is alive. All right, we're code 4. Four's in the chat. What illegal stream are some of these people pulling this KTLA from? This just looks like an illegal stream. Because it is definitely not on the website.
Between the two north and south streets. Oh, they got him in custody somewhere.
Okay, hold on. I got him.
So, thank you for that. Okay, understood. I'm sorry, Anton, say again? Okay. I did hear, sorry, a 1036 Frank vehicle, they called it, 1036 Frank.
You better be on a rooftop if you're in downtown LA. It's like zombie apocalypse down there.
Let's
All right.
going forward a little bit, kind of be like halfway between the two north and south.
I think that's a good place to say goodbye, as we are code 4 on 2 suspects with a light blue Dodge Charger that ends in a parking garage without us viewing the resolution. Until next time, my friends, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets go. I'll be back on the timeline in the event there is another chase, but you will need to follow at SkyWob Alerts on Twitter for the next 4 hours until 8 p.m. Pacific time. You won't get any Twitch alerts, so make sure you do follow there as well. Thank you all. Adios.